Europa Point is the southernmost point of Gibraltar. At the end of the Rock of Gibraltar, the area is flat and occupied by such features as a playing field and a few buildings. On a clear day, views of North Africa can be seen across the Strait of Gibraltar, including Ceuta and the Rif Mountains of Morocco, as well as the Bay of Gibraltar, and the Spanish towns along its shores. It is accessed from the Old Town by Europa Road. There are 5 notable buildings: Harding's Battery, the Ibrahim al-Ibrahim Mosque, the Roman Catholic Shrine of Our Lady of Europe, the Europa Point Lighthouse and the Nuns' Well. Europa Point is also the location of Gibraltar's only dedicated cricket oval where the Gibraltar national cricket team play, and since 2013 Europa Point has been the location of the Sikorsky Memorial. Europa Point is linked with the eastern side of the rock, including Sandy Bay and Catalan Bay, via Dudley Ward Tunnel. The tunnel reopened in 2010 after 8 years' closure following a fatal rockfall. The government of Gibraltar spent £4.4 million on refurbishing Europa Point in 2011, and it was opened by the then Chief Minister of Gibraltar, Peter Caruana. In 2013, an original RML 12.5-inch 38-ton gun was mounted on a custom-made replica carriage at Harding's Battery, and the memorial to General W. Ladislaw Sikorsky was relocated here from shores.It Miles Road. Notable buildings. Harding's Battery. Europa has been the site of Spanish and Moorish fortifications, as well as those constructed by the British, which added to the cliffs which were part of Gibraltar's natural defences. Additions included walls, the scarping of the rocks to remove foot and handholds, and a large number of batteries supported by a local barracks. Today, Harding's Battery is central to the land at the end of the point. Built in the 19th century, this battery shows the scale of guns that could fire 800-pound projectiles over a foot in diameter over to the other side of the Straits of Gibraltar. The Europa sunken magazine that contained this ammunition is now a visitor centre. Lighthouse. The Europa Point Lighthouse was built by Governor Sir Alexander Woodford between 1838 and 1841. It was fully automated in February 1994, and its loom can be seen over a distance of 27 kilometers. It is the southernmost lighthouse for which Trinity House is responsible, and the only one outside the UK. Gibraltarians refer to it as La Ferriola when conversing in Clanito. The Gibraltar amateur radio operators transmit from the area of the lighthouse. Ibrahim al-Ibrahim Mosque. The mosque, also known as the King Fahd bin Abdulaziz Al Saud Mosque, the mosque of the custodian of the 2 holy mosques, is a mosque located at Europa Point. The building was a gift from King Fahd of Saudi Arabia and took 2 years to build at a cost of around £5 million. It was officially inaugurated on the 8th of August 1997. The mosque complex also contains a school, library, and lecture hall. It is the only purpose-built mosque in Gibraltar to serve the Muslims in the territory, who number over 2,000. Shrine of Our Lady of Europe. On the 20th of August 1462, on St. Bernard of Clairvaux's feast day, the Spaniards under Don Rodrigo Ponce de Leon recaptured Gibraltar from the Moors. They found a little mosque at Europa Point and converted it into a Christian shrine in honor of Our Lady as patroness of Europe, with devout intention of consecrating to God, through Mary, the whole continent. From a place of prayer and worship at its southernmost point, they built a large chapel at right angles to the mosque's east wall, and the whole area became the shrine of Our Lady of Europe. A statue of the Virgin and Child was installed in this shrine. The statue was quite small, only 6 meters in height, carved in wood and polychromed in royal red, blue and gold. The Virgin was seated in a simple chair, with the child Jesus on her lap. Both were crowned, and the Virgin held in her right hand a scepter with 3 flowers denoting love, truth and justice. The shrine prospered in fame and popularity for well over 2 centuries. Ships passing through the strait saluted Our Lady as they passed Europa Point, and mariners often came ashore with gifts to the shrine. Provisions were made by them for a constant supply of oil so that a light could be kept burning not only in front of the image but also in the tower. In 1979, Pope John Paul II officially approved the title of Our Lady of Europe as Patroness of Gibraltar, and subsequently, the shrine was restored. Nuns Well is an old underground water store opposite the end of the Keighley Tunnel. The water was used in the 19th century to make beer. In 1988, the buildings were repaired in order that it could be used by visitors to Gibraltar. Gallery.